what's up YouTube? I'm Dex.
I'm Mike.
And today we're going to have our final episode of Luke Cage. Episode 13. My Steez. Yes. Alright, so this episode, the majority of it was the fight between Super Diamondback and Luke Cage. Which basically was... I mean, it was like a typical fight. Two guys are hitting each other, but the only difference is instead of like a Rocky movie where a guy just kind of head goes back, they would just fly 15 feet in the air and stuff like that. So I thought it was impressive. Now, of course, I felt like Luke Cage could have beaten Super Diamondback a lot easier.
Yeah, it's just like if he hit him in the face, wouldn't his face just like cave in?
Well, he had the metal shield.
But I mean, how powerful was that shield though? I mean, come on.
You think eventually he would have broke it?
Yeah, I mean, he's crushing metal, big ass trash cans and guns. You don't think he could take care of that helmet? You know?
Right, and also you would think that the impact from Luke Cage hitting you would hurt.
Exactly.
Even if you have the suit on, because remember we didn't know anything about the suit.
But it's like even if he hit him like in the shoulder, in the stomach, something, you know, that should have just like ended him right there.
Yeah, or if he would have torn that battery pack off.
I was waiting for him to do this. Like, okay, when are you going to tear the battery pack off? He just like didn't. He just like looked at it, you know.
Just, hey, what's that battery pack doing
there? That can't be the source of his strength, you know.
Yes.
So.
And I will say Luke Cage got a little corny in the fight where he says, I don't want to fight you. I'm tired of this. Let's be friends. And it's like, dude, this guy's like killed like hundreds of people.
Set you up for murder.
Yeah. Ruined your relationship with your father. And now all of a sudden you want to be friends?
Yeah.
God, he called your wife a whore. Riva.
And he said, he called his mom a bitch, didn't he?
Yeah, he said he called his mama a bitch.
Like, I hated that bitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he got a big heart and
It's
everything.
like, take him out. And I like how the police just didn't intervene at all. They had all the Judas bullets in their guns, and they just sat down and watched like two teenagers in high school. You know, like, fight. You know, just like, okay, you guys can go in there and break it up, you know?
But do we know that they have the Judas bullets?
They had the bullets.
Because remember in the episode after the shootout at the club, the two cops are talking. And then one of them says that the bullets in our guns are exactly the same as the bullets in the Judas guns. So I don't know if they actually have them or if they're just saying that they have them.
I thought they had them. I don't know. Let us know if I'm wrong or not. But
I mean, they could have them.
But yeah, I like the fight between Luke and Diamondback. Mariah in the final episode emerges as, you know, the villain that we knew she was going to become. You know, she's killed Candace. She's getting away with killing Cotton. You know, and you know, in the end, she got the club back and she's on top. You know. Yeah. Now,
obviously, she wasn't convicted, so I don't know if she's going to come back as a city councilwoman in the next episode, or if she's just going to come back as maybe just like, you know, like a rich diva.
Yeah.
Because remember,
either or. I think she's going to get the political career back.
Because you remember she got, must have been $1 million from Diamondback in straight cash. Now Diamondback is basically, I mean, he's done for. He's got like a broken neck. I mean, they took him out like he just got out of a race car. Like, you ever seen those race car drivers that crash? And they put them on those boards and they got the thing around their neck. It was pretty bad. I mean, and the worst thing too is, how's his face all bloodied up if he had the shield? You'd think that they would have got to him. I don't know. I think they kind of messed up on that one. Or they should have given him maybe like a different type of outfit.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're just overthinking it. You know. Now, of course, Luke goes to jail.
Yeah. But he's going to get out.
Right, he's going to get out. We see the romance is developing between him and Claire. They finally kiss. And then we also see Misty kind of loses it again.
Yeah, because she's tired of all the bullshit and everybody getting off. They can't catch anybody.
But in this episode, it was really her fault.
Yeah, it was.
She lost her phone.
Yes.
She didn't put Candace under protective custody because she didn't trust the system. And it was really her fault that Candace died.
Yeah.
And
Which
then,
was so predictable.
Well, yeah. I mean, we knew Candace was going to die. I mean, really, if Candace did testify, Black Mariah would be in jail, and then we would have no more Luke Cage. So this is maybe somewhere down the line. I guess we'll see what happens. You know, but yeah, Candace is dead, and the way she got killed too was brutal.
Yeah, straight shot to the head.
It's like, I mean, I'll say one thing: Shades is killing a lot of people.
Yeah, he made up for his ass whooping.
Yeah, for being a punk. Yeah, I don't like that.
But this series had a lot of headshots, though. You know.
No, it was good, and I felt like it was a good last episode because we kind of like, okay, we're past all the origin stories, we're past the am I a superhero, am I not a superhero. We get the idea these episodes have, you know, relevance to what's happening today between the police and minority neighborhoods. You know, we get it. It's, you know, Black Man with the Hoodie's Bulletproof. I'm sure you guys have read all the articles on that, the significance of that. So I think now that we kind of got that all out of the way, we have our bad guys, right? And we kind of have an idea of Stryker's going to come back in the next episode as probably Super Stryker, but without the suit, because we see Dr. Bernstein is like operating on him now.
Yeah.
And we know what Dr. Bernstein's all about.
Yeah, exactly. Just like if it worked on Luke Cage, it's going to work on his brother.
Exactly. Why not?
You know?
Yeah. And it should work on his brother.
Yeah. And you would think that he have enough pause to say, you know, this guy has done a whole lot of damage in the city. You know, maybe I shouldn't give him superpowers. But Dr. Bernstein is just like, hey, in the name of science.
He's all about science, you know? Yeah, yeah. But you think about it, like, what good person is going to let you do that kind of stuff to their body? It's got to be a criminal.
And then it's like, how did the police let Diamondback out of custody? You know, just like, shouldn't he been in custody?
No, they go to the hospital first. Like, you remember that terrorist that was shooting people?
Yeah, I mean, they go to the hospital, but they need to be watched by the police.
I'm sure they're
and I'm sure they're not going to consent to giving this man superpowers.
Oh, yeah. Unless maybe Dr. Bernstein is just not telling them.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looked kind of shady when he was in there. So maybe he just snuck in there and he's just like, I'm going to try it on Luke Cage's brother. Or do you mind if I call your brother Carl?
But also, I mean, the finale was good, but I just thought it was just too predictable. It was just too predictable. Like we said before, the Candace's murder, Mariah getting off, Diamondback going into the program with the doctor. I mean, you could see all of that coming a mile away.
Like, yeah, all the pieces of the puzzle just fit so conveniently, where you kind of know what's going to happen in the next season.
And then we also have your girl Claire getting set up to go to the Iron Fist series.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she just takes this like little tab from a piece of paper and goes, oh, maybe I should go to
for self-defense.
But it seems like she's fine with self-defense.
Yeah, I think she just wants to amp up her game since she's everybody's sidekick in all these situations. So she just wants to amp up her sidekick skills.
Of course, so she can be in more stuff, right?
Yeah.
So she can end up.
Because we got Iron Fist coming, we got Daredevil coming, so she might show up both of them. Why not?
Why not?
She's been everything else. We got another season of Daredevil.
Maybe a Punisher.
I say the Punisher. That's what I meant to say. The Punisher. So yeah, she's gonna be all over the place.
Oh, and then tell them about the last scene at the club with Misty.
Oh yeah, we got to see Misty in her classic comic outfit.
Yes.
At first I was like, who is that? Because it's kind of dark and I couldn't see. I was like, who is that? And it was like, oh shit, that's Misty. She looked good though.
Yeah, she did look good.
Yeah.
She has this weird thing going where like some episodes she looks horrible.
Yeah. And
then other episodes you're like, wow, she looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't get that.
I guess maybe it's the lighting.
Maybe it's
overall she's a good looking woman.
Yeah, she's overall good looking, but sometimes she just drops. Like where you're like, oh wow, she's like, like a 8 or a 9, possibly a 10, but then sometimes she's like a 5 or a 6.
Not a 5.
Some of the episodes, yeah, like the time where she got shot in the arm, she had that big hole in her arm. That was a 5. Okay,
I'll go that low, but But yeah, it was a nice wrap up. I'm excited to see where season 2, or I guess the Defenders will be first before season 2. So We're gonna have everybody in one show. So I'm excited. I think they've done well. I think these Marvel Netflix villains, Kingpin, Purple Man, Diamondback, Mariah, they've all been exceptional. You know, better than the Marvel Cinematic Universe villains. You know.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess they don't have enough
time to develop them.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard. Could you imagine if this was made into a movie where you had Cottonmouth, and then you had Diamondback, and then you had the story of Black Mariah, and then you had Shades, and maybe it would be like 10 hours long. Right? Then you had the backstory. Yeah, so that's cool. All right, so what do you give it?
I'm giving this episode an 8 out of 10. It was good, but yeah, an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, this is a lesser known comic. I think also they're trying to keep it relevant to today's times. You know, which is fine, but you know.
So what are you going to give the overall?
So looking at all that, and then looking at the last episode, yeah, it was pretty predictable, but I kind of got what I wanted out of the last episode, and I liked the fight at the end. You know, even though I had a ton of questions about it. So I'd probably give this one like an 8 out of 10 as well.
Okay.
You gave it 8 or 8.5?
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, 8 out of 10s all the way around.
So now, what do you give the overall series?
Oh, I'm sorry, the overall series. Let's see. I would probably give the overall series probably like about a 6.5.
Damn! That's not very good.
It's okay, but it's the first. But you can tell compared to the other. Like, okay, let me ask you this: if you had a chance to watch Jessica Jones, Daredevil, you know, or what's the other one? I guess now we have Luke.
It's Luke Cage.
Right. So there's 3. Which one would you pick as number 1? Number
Overall, 2? I like Daredevil.
Right. And then Jessica Jones.
I can't. I had to think about it. I liked Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Kind of on the same playing field. That's kind of a hard pick for me. I don't know who I'm going to choose as my second favorite. Luke Cage was good. It's good to see a black cast superhero. You know, I like that. You know what? I'd probably say I like Luke Cage better than Jessica Jones.
All right.
The beginning, Jessica Jones was good, but the beginning was kind of slow. You had to build it up, but Jessica Jones had that awesome villain with the Purple Man. You know, you have to do whatever he says. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna say I like Luke Cage number 2. I think it had a little bit more action than Jessica Jones did. It did have its slow parts, like Jessica Jones did, but overall, I think it probably was better.
Okay, so what do you give it? I'm giving it 6.5. You're giving it.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 overall.
8 out of 10?
Yes.
Wow. You must have liked it a lot more than I did.
I mean, I liked it. I mean, it had, like I said, it had its slow spots, but it's a good series. It's good.
Okay, I mean,
you just totally shitted on it.
Shitted on it.
It's like, damn. 6.
No, I mean, I think the reason people are giving it higher ratings isn't necessarily. I think it's more because of its relevance. It's more because of like who's in it, not necessarily because it's like actually good. I think it could have been written better. You know, I did like the action scenes. I love the villains. I love the story with Diamondback and Luke Cage and the whole brother thing. But it's just the whole idea of like Claire.
Damn, you really hated Claire.
Yeah, no, I just felt like she was just not really necessary. Even though I know she's on the other 2 shows.
I mean, but she's essential to his history because in the comics, like you said, she was a main love interest also.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Maybe it's just the actress. I don't know. Well, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I enjoyed some episodes a lot more than others. But I think if I add it all up, it'd come up to like a 6.5. Okay. If I add it all up, divide by 13, I think comes out to exactly 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tough critic.
All right. But you have to admit, it could have been written a little bit better.
Just a little. I didn't have a problem with the writing. Maybe with the slow episodes, but it was fine. It could have done a little better, I guess.
Was there anything in there that you thought was suspenseful? Like where you're like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming?
Not towards the end, definitely. I enjoyed some of the cliffhangers. That's what I enjoyed. You know, where you're just like, oh, you know, Like when we went from episode 8 to 9 with the what was it when he got shot?
Oh yeah, with the trash truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Balls and
But then it turned out that episode 9 was the worst episode of the series. The season.
But I think the only thing with the cliffhangers is everybody that's watching Netflix has all 13 episodes right there.
Yeah.
So it's like but it's like a second of a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's like a straight binge. Like, I gotta see,
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we agree, disagree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 6.5 and
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that sounds good. Thanks a lot for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and if you guys have any comments, you can leave them below. Also, what you guys think overall for the episode, let us know, and we'll definitely get back to you. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.